Prototyping is the fourth stage of design thinking. It's what I would call the safety stage. Now, it saved me from wasting my time, money and effort on many occasions because this stage is where you make ideas tangible, put them to test and highlight any issues that need to be ironed out. So, what is a prototype? The answer? It's a simpler version of the final product, service or experience. It's like a mock-up that you can touch and feel and that can have any degree of fidelity. Fidelity means the exact likeness to the final result. You can choose between a variety of low fidelity, which is not so exact, and high fidelity prototypes, which are a lot more like the final product. Low fidelity prototyping involves the use of basic or incomplete examples which may not be constructed in the final material. These are quick, inexpensive and accessible to all and easy to get an overview, make instant changes. They may, however, be a little further from realistic. That's why they are the usual option during the early stages of a design thinking project. Let me explain with the examples of the last few low fidelity prototypes I've made.
Paras, can you please help me put these up on the wall? I need to figure out about these frames.
I don't think you should be hammering nails in the wall until you know what goes where. You don't want a wall which is full of holes.
But the point is, how will I get to know where to put them?
I suggest we make a prototype.
Now, what's a prototype?
A prototype is like, say, like a final rehearsal of your product. In this case, I suggest let's make a paper prototype.
How do we do that?
So it'll be basically like creating a paper version. In your case, it'll be all the frames that we're going to stick up with like a small piece of tape, alright? And then we can switch them around and see what works best for you.
Should we do it?
Let's do it. Sure.
This is great, but I was thinking if we could take this one here and put this one probably down like that and take this one on the left. I mean, just rearrange this a little.
I'm just glad we did a paper prototype. No, go ahead. Great idea. Sure. That was how a paper prototype saved me a lot of work and some very expensive holes in the wall. Now, let me tell you about how a sketch prototype saved me from breaking my back.
Paras, can you please help me lift some furniture?
Why are we redecorating?
No, I just got this new desk and I want to figure out where can I place this in the room. So I thought lifting will help.
You don't need my big muscles for that. You just need a pen and a paper.
I thought I need furniture.
No, you don't. It's actually a method of prototyping which is called sketching.
Okay.
Alright? It saves you a whole lot of trouble. Okay, let's look at this, okay? That's your room.
Yeah.
Let's draw up a few designs. Where do you want your table?
Right here.
Here? That looks good. Ah, good imagination. Here?
How about we place this here, probably this side?
Like where you're going with this, alright, and then?
And probably move the table here.
And it's done. See? Didn't move a muscle. Pen, paper. Simple.
Sounds good.
In contrast to those rather easy methods, high fidelity prototypes are prototypes that look and operate closer to the finished product. For example, a 3D plastic model with movable parts is hi-fi in comparison to, say, a wooden block. Likewise, an early version of a software system developed using a design program is hi-fi in comparison to a paper prototype. These are highly engaging and easy to judge and respond to. But they do take more time, money and effort to produce or alter, so are best used during the later stages when the test questions are more refined. And let me leave you with my top tips for prototyping. Firstly, just start building. It's the best way to start thinking about your idea in a concrete manner. Secondly, don't spend too much time. Prototyping is all about speed. The longer you spend building your prototype, the more emotionally attached you can get with your idea, thus hampering your ability to objectively judge its merits. And the last, but certainly not the least, remember to build with the user in mind. After all, that's what design thinking is all about.